we're going to use Heron's area formula. And first thing is, there is this S that comes out of nowhere. You say, where does S come from? I guess from Heron's imagination. I don't know where S comes from, but I know that it equals A plus B plus C over 2. It's almost the average, but not quite. It's a little bigger than the average because I'm only dividing by 2. But anyway, that's what it is. So I find this S, and I plug it into the area formula. And you see it shows up in 4 places. Here, and here, and here, and here. And A and B and C, the sides of the triangle, are subtracted from S, and then they're all multiplied together, and that's the area, once I take the square root. It's a little reminiscent of standard deviation or something. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this. We find our S first thing. So S is equal to the sides. Okay. And so let's find the area. And they didn't give us the sides, but we could find the sides, right? What a nice switch. I forgot about this. So let's see. What do we have? We have the sine of 45. I guess I'd rather have the side on top because I'm looking for the side. So no, I guess I don't have enough angles to do the law of sines. Great. That's just great. Okay, so fine. I'm going to say I need B, so B squared is equal to A squared plus B, it's not B, sorry, plus C squared minus 2AC cosine of B, which I know. Alright, so let's plug the numbers in. A is 2 squared, plus C is 4 squared, minus, a little early on the parentheses, minus 2 times A times C times the cosine of 45. And that's going to be B squared. Maybe you can think of an easier way to do this, but anyway, it seemed like the law of cosines was the way to go. So we have 4 plus 16 minus 16 times the cosine of 45. So let's do that. Let's say 45 cosine, that's your 0.707, square root of 2 over 2, times 16, and we're subtracting that from 16, and that's 4.6, and we're adding 4 to that. So we get B squared is equal to 8.686, which means then that B is equal to the square root of that, which is 2.94. On these contrived problems, I always feel like, what have I done wrong if I had to do all this? But anyway, 2.9 roughly. And now we're ready to find the... I know there are some things you've thought of here that you think you don't need to go through all this. But anyway, we're intent on using Heron's formula, so here we go. What is S? S is equal to A, which is 2, plus B, which is 4, plus... Oh, wait, that's C. Hang on. Does the order matter? Not in addition, but I said B, so there's B. Plus C, and that's 4. And remember, we divide by 2. Alright, so what is that? Well, I have my 2.9, and I kept the decimal places, so I'm going to use them. Plus 4, plus 2, that's 8.9. And I divide by 2, and I get S is 4.47. Lovely. Be nice if it were a whole number, but anyway. Here we go. So the area is equal to... I'll put the square root in later here. It's 4.47 times 4.47 minus A, which is 2, times 4.47 minus B, which is 2.9, and then times 4.47 minus c, which is 4. And as you recall, it's the square root of all that. Now let me go up here and make sure I got the formula right. Is that the formula? Kind of looks like it, right? Kind of looks like the formula. Okay. Maybe you see why I said something about the standard deviation. I don't know. Maybe not. So, I got that in my calculator. I'm going to subtract 2 from it. And then I'm going to subtract 2.9 from it. And then I'm going to subtract 4 from it. So I got about 4.7 times 1.57 times 2.47. And then times s itself, 4.47. And I get about the square root of 8.24, we'll call it 8. Which means, when I take the square root, that the area is equal to 2.87. Any units on these things? There are no units. Let's just say it's centimeters. So we'd say centimeters squared. If these are centimeters, you know, or units squared or whatever. We're going to call these centimeters. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Well, let's just say we had this triangle here. It'd be about half the space there, right? And it looks like if this is 2, this is probably 1. So the whole rectangle would be 4, and about half of 4 is 2. Yeah, so gross simplification, I'd say we're in the ballpark. It's not so unlikely. So anyway, that's our area. And what a way to go, huh? Yeah.